Enterprise. I am Tom Goodwin. This is Michelle Ronquillo,
Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
and this is the subject today, the pursuit of importance. And that has to do with getting more out of yourself. We live in a world that really requires that we up our game and get more out of ourselves. And it's important that we don't, that we that everybody strive to get more out of themselves rather than acting like it doesn't matter that if somebody does better than somebody else, that's not a good thing. Some people tend to see. They don't see the value of striving to be better than other people.
Yes, determination, like when you're in school and you're determined to get an A on your test, or at work when you want to get that promotion, or you want to get communicating with a family member or friend on the level of what you're trying to say or do. That all takes persistence. That all takes working. That is something that you need to strive to get the goals and the positive results that you want out of whatever it is that you are trying to do. And when you go above and beyond, instead of the daily go home, go to work, go do back and forth of the daily grinds, and you put in that extra for the extra persistence of a goal being done, a closet maybe, or something, that spring cleaning, anything that you have that extra determination to do on top of what you already do is what we're talking about importance.
And we can push ourselves a lot harder. We can put a lot of more effort into getting more out of ourselves. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
But you'd be surprised. People today are taking painkillers. They are doing all kinds of things to make life easier on them, to not have to deal with the duress and the discomfort that comes with struggling and getting more out of yourself. I mean, you have to be able to handle more in order to get more out of yourself. You have to be able to handle more intensity, and more intensity means you're going to feel things more strongly. And that includes feeling pain more strongly. Yes. But that doesn't mean pain's not a bad thing. Everything that is in this reality can be turned to be positive. It's a case of attitude. You say, the reason people don't achieve a lot, the reason we have so many problems in this world, is people aren't willing to put up with what it takes to make a difference in this world and to get more out of themselves. Now, if they were differently able like me, neurologically different like I am, and they found that their limitation made it so that they had to get more out of themselves, that they wouldn't survive, things would be different. I'm a spiritual pioneer because I have to go beyond in order to be able to survive in this world.
Yeah, I think that when you have a disabled way of living like Tom has, or even if you have any kind of limitations in this world, you have to fight through to get to the positive results that you want to see. Tom made a good point. Even there's people that are numbing themselves, they're drugging themselves up. They're not being fully present in understanding that when you go through pains in life, you come out with the lessons that you've learned from those pains. And it is the person that strives to keep fighting, to keep going, to keep pushing the limitations, to keep knowing that you have those limitations or disabilities and still manage to make a difference in society because you are determined to say, I'm not going to be a victim. I'm a survivor, and I'm going to make the best out of what I can do right here and now, and also go above and beyond for myself and get those extra blessings for being successful and wanting positive results out of all those things that you really feel pain and decide not to hide behind numbness.
And the only way you can get more out of yourself is to work hard to get a stronger grip on reality, because things work when they are in tune with reality. The more in tune with reality you become spiritually, the more you'll find ways to make things work well in are challenging. We have a challenging
Yes.
reality for a reason. The people that want to escape this reality or think some other reality after death is going to be different, then they don't have their focus where it needs to be. It needs to be in the here and now. If you do well now in this reality, you don't have to worry about any future reality because they're all going to be hard and challenging because that's what the human spirit needs in order to become the best that it can be.
Yeah, I think that people get into a state of comfortability and understanding that when you break the creature of habit, you get into the unknown changes in evolvement of self and spirit. Because once your spirit evolves to a higher understanding of what comfortability is or what pain is, you get a real clear sense of that reality, understanding that it takes hard work to manifest blessings out of thin air. You can't just sit there and think that everything's going to be wonderful. You have to work for it. You have to make an effort. You have to have that perseverance and in endeavor inside yourself to reach in and grab something that you never thought you could break the limits of or cross those different and hard, challenging tasks that you may come across in life.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do a video sometime soon on my meditative training techniques that help you to become tougher. I've developed new techniques, unlike anything before, that are more challenging than anything before, and they get better results because they're more challenging. The let go type of meditation just isn't going to cut it in a world which is that we have today, which is a lot more complicated and harder to deal with than we've ever had in the past.
That's right. We have pressures and stresses and daily grinds and people knowing that they have to work, pay their bills, make things happen. But we're talking about stepping beyond that to the spiritual realm of yourself, going past when you're tired and really doing something for yourself, getting those goals done, getting those to-do lists crossed off, and understand that positive results is going to change the world. And also the atmosphere of the spiritual energy around in society will change when people understand that you have to work real hard for what we have in today's society, and we have to make a difference by pushing ourselves to those limits, pushing ourselves and understanding that with confidence, self-esteem, and pride, you can really get a lot done.
And a lot of things may seem impossible or beyond you. But what you have to understand is when you're pushing yourself really hard and you put everything you have into it, things will happen. It's like your intuition will guide you so much better, and the right things will happen when the time is right, and you will find a way. Because I'm 68 years old, and I haven't been able to fit into the job market, and I've had to figure out a way to make it when I didn't really know how I was going to do it, but I just keep working and working, and somehow I made it at 68 years old in this world, and I don't know how exactly I did it, except for the fact that you develop a certain radar that helps you to survive, helps you to meet the right people, helps you to make the right opening, so you can survive. And of course, when you're really strong spiritually, people will appreciate you, and they will help you make open.
Oh, yes. And that's a great point that when you come across a struggle or an issue, there's many factors to the positive results that you can find. You have to try every door. You have to try every possible road. You have to try every possible avenue, because red lights just mean those obstacles are difficult, because the blessings are going to be greater by pushing through and getting those answers that you need. Don't quit. Always get up and try again. Try a new direction, because the factors and the variables always change when your mindset is that you will not take no for an answer, and you are going to dive through and get a positive result from your hard efforts and works.
And one of the problems we have is that people numbing themselves, taking drugs, or doing things that make them less aware. And our mental health industry tends to do that to people, because if they get more intense, a lot of times they're going to have problems because they don't handle the intensity, because you have to have more of a grip on reality. You have to have spiritual theories that are more connected with reality in order to handle more intensity. If their mind isn't in the right place, they're going to lose it when the intensity hits. And then if you lower their ability to, get intense, they will maybe be able to cope, but they will not be getting the best out of themselves.
Yeah, I totally agree on this. When the psychological things that happen in a person's life, I do support going to the doctors and making sure that your mental health is 100% where it needs to be. But you have to remember that drugs and chemicals and pharmaceuticals can stop, some of them can stop the abilities to go above and beyond those hard pressuring mental thought issues that you have going through the mind. So keep pushing yourself forward. When you think that you should relax, maybe you shouldn't relax. Maybe you should push it a little bit more. Just always keep pushing those boundaries of self, and know that your mental state is always important and first and foremost, so you can keep the awareness of what you're doing, keep the reality-based awareness to the direction of your purpose.
And I have so many videos on Astro Goodwin that can give you a better grip on reality. And I even have on all my training techniques and so forth. You just have to look up Astro Goodwin WordPress, and you'll get all kinds of stuff.
Yes, definitely check that out. And also reach out here to us. Say anything that you would want. Give us a comment and let us know what you're thinking and what possible topics that you would like us to go over.
So the main thing is we want more of a focus on merit and appreciating people. On Martin Luther King Day, he was talking the value of character. So to me, what counts the most is what can you do to add value to this world? And if you can add value to this world, it will be in your self-interest, because it will make people appreciate and want you to be here.
Yes, aspire to be the best version that you can possibly be every day. Count the 10 good positive reasons for everything. Every 10 good, you find 10 more, and keep on going in pursuit of your own purpose, goals, and dreams.
Okay, this is Positive Vibes Enterprise. The subject was pursuit of importance. I believe we covered it pretty well. I'm Tom Goodwin. This is Michelle Ronquillo.
Yes, please subscribe. Please subscribe and come back next time.
Thank you very much for watching.
Bye-bye. Till next time.